Hello and welcome to another update video about Atom. Just a quick update. The overall situation on this chart hasn't really changed. I would still like to see the price climb a little higher towards this resistance area. The idea on the Atom chart is, first of all, it's a little bit ambiguous. There are different ways. There are also different ways how the price can participate in a bull run. For example, the most simple way would be to see this as an A wave to the upside, a B wave to the downside, and then we have here a 1, 2, would now be moving up in a wave 3, then should still get a 4 and 5, and it will form an A, B, C structure. That's one possible way how Atom can participate in the bull run. Not the greatest structure because the initial move is definitely not an impulse. In this scenario, I would pay attention to the following levels, looking at the bigger picture, $55 and then possibly 227, even though that seems too far away for me at the moment to call it a likely target. Let's first see if we can get to $55. But the problem is there will be a more bearish scenario as well, in which we are looking for, because, well, you can count that as a 3-wave move to the upside as well. It's just basically, or even if you count it as a 5-wave move up, the pullback could still be ongoing. Basically, bear market low not yet in, A wave down, B wave up, C wave down. So does that make sense? So we have, even in an overall bullish case, yeah. Let's assume this doesn't matter. Could be an A wave, could be a wave 1. The pullback could still extend also in 3 waves because the long-term support is at $2.42. So we can still use a bullish perspective overall, as long as the $2.42 level is not being broken to the downside. It hasn't broken, so we can still look at overall higher prices above $2.42. The question is just, is the bear market low already in? Questionable, very questionable and very difficult to answer. So I just want to make sure that you understand, yes, there is a bullish scenario that can take us to all-time highs. Let's first target $55. Yeah, possibly can go higher, but we have to take it level by level, especially with a chart like this that also easily allows for an extension. Why is this extension extremely likely here? Well, because we have an A wave down. Okay, that could be the completion of the bear market. The problem is that this retracement in October came down a lot. Okay, so therefore, it doesn't make it very, very likely as a directly bullish scenario because of the weakness here, but possible. So it's very simple. Whatever scenario is playing out, looking at the bigger picture, we still deal here with a key support level that's at $8.15. As long as that level is holding, I would prefer the price to get a little higher, possibly into this resistance area here, between $15.83 and $28.69. I've got an A wave up, I've got a B wave down, or it could be a 1-2 setup. Doesn't matter so much. Certainly this doesn't really look like a crypto third wave. Therefore, I'm currently kind of I kind of prefer the white count, in which we're currently moving up in a C wave. And it should get into that resistance area. These are the next parameters to watch, and then we're just watching for a reaction. But it takes a break at the moment, at least below $8.15 to, yeah, confirm that some kind of a top has been made, especially that, for example, in that case, the B wave would have topped, and then the move down in wave C has already started. Resistances should be clear based on this chart: $15.83, $20.23, and then $28.69. I can also add the 38.2 fib level just as a level to watch, and that's exactly the level the price already has seen already. Okay, so it's not that, okay, I expect the price to come down from here, but it's an area to observe. And yeah, I mean, even if we look at the idea that this here was the A wave, this was the B wave down, it's also the 61.8 extension level. So yeah, that's clearly an important level here at around $12.38 roughly. Okay, but a move above it should take it quite quickly to $15.83 and then here to $19 to $20. That should be a significant area here around 19 to 20, because it's the 100% extension of the A wave. So we have to take it level by level with Atom. Short term, I think it has a good chance to push higher, but needs to confirm it with a break above 12.38, and then we can take a look at 15.83 and then $19 to $20 next. And we will really need to have a look at the structure once we get there. At the moment, I would assume we can get there. The price isn't really getting rejected strongly. And if I look at the microstructure, the price did not get rejected in an impulsive fashion. We only saw 3 waves down. So I do assume trend continuation higher, even though I haven't really got a very clear read of the microstructure here. It just leaves too many options. So that's the best we can do at the moment about Atom. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.